Okay, let's get ready this morning. Okay? Let me back up just a little bit from here. I'm going to do my anti-wrinkle. Anti-wrinkle. Put this on anywhere you have wrinkles. The older you get, the more wrinkles you got. So, we're just going to cover the whole face. Alright, now I'm going to use, it's called the Dark Circle Eye Treatment. Look at there. Use very, very little. And you just kind of dab that up under your eye. This takes care of the puffiness under your eye and any dark circles that you might have. I love this. And then we're going to do our climate control. This is what we call our miracle in a bottle. This refreshes your face. This is a new bottle. So I'm going to put about 4 pumps in my hand. Then I'm going to take the Sinoserum C. You see all those little beads in there? That's vitamin C. And those little beads break up on your face. And I'm going to take half a pump, put in the climate control, and I'm going to mix it together. This is my cocktail. I'm going to make me a cocktail here. Then I'm going to rub this all over my face really good. And also down onto my neck. This refreshes your whole face. This feels so good. Moistens your face. I always want to protect your neck along with your face. Now what I'm doing here is everything that I put on my face layers on top of the other product, and it seals that product in. So now we're going to go with our silk, and we're going to use our silk, and we go in a downward motion. Then we let that dry. So while that's drying, I think we will do our eyebrows. I'm using my Mocha Java for my eyebrows. And this is a shadow, an eyeshadow sense. It's called the Shadow Sense Mocha Java. And this is what I use. You see how light? I have eyebrows, they're just really light. So, just going to dab some off of here. And I usually get too much and make it dark, but that's okay. See, now that looks a whole lot better. But now sometimes you have to build on your eyebrows. Get them framed, and then when that dries, give it a little while to dry, and then you can go over them again. Make them a little bit darker. And see, this one here needs to come down a little bit more. This one a little bit more. Okay. Alright, and we'll work on those eyebrows a little bit later. So we're gonna, that takes care of that. So we're letting the silk dry, so we turn around and we work on something else. Okay, now I'm gonna take my washcloth and I go ahead and get this out of my brush here. And I've got, this is my brush cleanser, and I just squirt some, one squirt on here, and that cleans my brushes. Let me show you. My brush is clean now. Look at the difference. Look at there. This is what came off of it. Okay, and it smells so good. This smells awesome. And what I'm using is the professional grade makeup brush cleanser. Okay. It's quick drying, and I buy this from Amazon. It's like about, I think, like $32 for a container, but you have 32 ounces. Okay, so, and I take it and I just put it in a little spray bottle, and that's how I clean my brushes with. Alright, and it dries really quick, and then you're ready to use it on the next customer. So that's just a little tip. So now that our face is dried, we're going to take our medium. This is the Color Correcting Tinted Moisturizer. And I take this in the medium. Okay. We're going to just dabble this all over our face and just kind of rub it in good. You notice I'm using my hands on this. You can use a sponge or your fingers or either a brush, whichever one you prefer. I don't mind using the my fingers on this one. Because I'm not doing it actually for full coverage. And that's our medium tinted moisturizer. I'm going to put that over there. And I've got to get my palette out, my makeup palette. This is my makeup palette. I like this one with the little grooves in it. That way I can mix all my stuff up in here and here and here, and it doesn't blend. Okay, so I'm going to use Dewy today. I haven't used Dewy in a long time. So we're going to Dewy today. About a half a squirt is all I use, since I've got the medium moisturizer on, and then on the pearlizer about a quarter of a squirt on that. So this is the pearlizer, and look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This kind of gives you a glowy look. We call it sometimes our J-Lo glow. And I love the pearlizer. Yeah, there's just so many things you can do with that pearlizer. And a lot of things that you can use it for. Okay, where did my brush disappear to? There it is. It's hiding. I'm using the same brush that I used, but I'm going to use the end of it. And I'm going to mix this. Alright, now we're just going to kind of smear it all on. Didn't mean to get it that close to that eyebrow, but that's okay. I just have to redo that eyebrow, won't I? Alright, now that we've got that taken care of, we're going to take our brush, and this is my flat brush, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to just pat, 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 pat. Or should I say dot, 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 because that's what it is. It's like putting all these little dots of air and makeup all over your face. Now, you see, now that I put makeup on my foundation, I have lightened my eyebrows up a little bit. So I'm going to take my brush again, and I'm going to darken up my eyebrows because that part has already dried. So we're just going to kind of darken them up a little bit. Let me move my mirror over here so that you can see me. Now this is waterproof, and once it dries, when it dries, it's there till you take it off. Now, sometimes I like to thicken this up through here just a little bit. Make it look a little bit thicker through here. Instead of just my eyebrows going straight across. And that was with our Mocha Java that we did that with. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe the excess off of my brush again. With just my washcloth. Now I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Oh, that coffee's good. Real good. think my foundation looks good. I don't need to touch it up anymore. And you see, I still have some left on here if I need it. But I don't really think I need it right now. So let me see, what color? I think I'm going to go with, I think I'll do cherry. I'm going to do cherry chaps. Cherry blush today. But I'm not going solid cherry. And I will show you how I do that. And let me go ahead and mix up a little bit extra because I'm going to do it in my eyes too. This is our cherry blush. This is for blush. And you see I have a dab on there. What I'm going to also do is I'm going to take my pearlizer and I'm going to add to my cherry. See? Now you can see it. And I'm going to take my brush. This must be my favorite brush. I pick it up for everything. And I'm going to rub these two together. We're going to blend, blend, blend. Alright, this is the color it turns out. So we're going to go dot, dot, dot. And then I have my, this is my blush brush. You see it's at an angle. So I use that and I just kind of dab this. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't worry about that being too dark because it all blends. And then by the time I put my powder on, see I've got that there. Alright, I'm going to use the tip end of this again and just kind of go back around this. And then I'm going to dab, dab, dab. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm just going to kind of dabble it in. And then we blend. Okay, let me clean that end off. Alright, next I'm going to use, what do I want to use? I think I'm going to go with my Candlelight. This is my onyx, I'm going to need that. This is my black, I will need that. And I think I might use my shimmer. I use a lot of my Shadow Senses. And you see how this is blended in? It'll be just perfect when I get my powder on. So we're going to go with Candlelight. And I'm going to kind of use this as a primer for all over my eyes. I'm going to use this type brush. This is my blending brush. And I like to do my Candlelight all over the eyelid, and I also like to go kind of up under my eye. And just blend it. Okay, now that we've got that done, I'm going to use, and that was Candlelight. So now I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to dip it in my cherry blush, and we're going to just kind of do this in the crease. all over the eyelid there. Just kind of go back and forth with it to bring it up as high as we need it. See? We're going to do the other eye the same way. Going to go all over. I think I got this eye a little bit darker, but that's okay. I did, but you know what we do? We just make this one darker. I like that. I like it a lot. Alright, I'm going to take this and I'm going to go over my washcloth with it just like this to get out all I can get out, you see. Then I'm going to take me a clean spot over here and I'm going to put it up here and I'm going to clean it. One good squirt. Now, you would have thought I had gotten all that out there because it was still wet. But now that I put my cleaner to it, look at there. Alright, let me show you something. This is the first spot, and then this is the second one. After the cleaner. Now see how light this is? Then the cleaner got it all out. So now I have a very clean and sanitized brush. I don't use my brushes on anybody. These are strictly mine, and which my, this brush I have. By the time I get through, I'm going to have a funky looking washcloth. Alright, this is my blush brush. You see this? I'm going to go ahead and clean that for you. Okay. Here we go. Let me get it right. Look here. Now you see how pretty and pink that is? This is the color it's supposed to look. Look here. This is what I got out of it. Alright, I'm going to go over here because I know I didn't get it all out. We're just going to put a couple more squirts on there. And we're going to work it, baby. We're going to work it. We're going to get it all out there. And it's going to be clean and sanitized and pretty. Look there. Isn't that pretty? Now that is a clean brush. And this is how much we still got out of it. So that got it all out. Now my brush is ready to use another day. Alright, and on my makeup brush, this is the same brush like this one. You see the difference? This has got makeup in it. This doesn't have anything in it. So we're going to go ahead and clean that. Put 3 or 4 little squirts on that one. Let me see if I can find, oh, here's me a good spot. Here's me a good spot. Wait till you see this. Look at there. This is called Wet n Wild brush. And honey, I love these brushes. I found these at the, now see? You see how clean that is? It's still got a few, and look at how dirty that was. I got this brush at the Dollar Tree, but I think Walmart carries them and Target carries them. Then I got a couple of them off of Amazon. But you pay more for them and get them at the Dollar Tree for $1. So why not go to the Dollar Tree? Because these brushes are awesome. You see how clean that is? That's clean. Got my brushes clean. So, with that being said, I am going to decide, let me go ahead and put my powder on. I say I am. There it is. There it is. I didn't know where it was at. See? This is natural. What I'm doing is I'm letting my eyeshadow dry good and bond. Which, you see, that was my blush that I'm using for an eyeshadow. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my another Shadow Sense, which this is Onyx. This is black. A lot of people are scared of black, but I'm not. We're just going to do a dabble of it right there. And kind of make it like a V. But I'm going to show you how it looks in a minute. Okay? And we're going to kind of go up under here. To blend it. See how that blends out? But I'm not through, so you hang in there with me while I show you what I'm going to do and how I'm going to blend all this. You see this side over here, I got a little more on than what I should, and that's okay. I just take some off over here and bring it over here. Okay, that's our Onyx. I know that looks like a lot, but let me show you something. We're just going to blend this on out. That's what we have our blending brush for. Let me tell you something. This is the most awesome, awesome brush. This is a dual brush. I believe it's a Kingsman or something like that. And if you buy 3 or more Shadow Senses, I'll send you one for free. Or you can go on Amazon and buy your own. They're about $8 unless you find them on sale. Now, we're putting this black on there. I definitely will have to clean this brush. And we might as well do it now. Let me turn this. You look, see what I end up doing. I just get all my, alright, you see this brush? I'm gonna put about 3 little squirts on that. Watch it. Look at there. Might as well do this little end while I'm at it. Because I did use that yesterday. And I didn't clean it, so. Now, my brushes are clean. This is what came off of it. Okay, so it's ready for me to use again. So, with that being said, I'm going to finish up here a little bit, and I will come back a little bit later and do some lip scents for you. Okay, have a good day.